Hello, everybody, and welcome to Cannon's Edge. This is Kaiser Spurgon, and it is my pleasure to be here today. Today, I just wanted to talk about the technology of Deepfake and how deeply amazing it is. Spoiler alert. If you are not caught up on The Mandalorian or the Book of Boba Fett or any of the recent movies, then don't listen to this if you don't want spoilers. There's tons of spoilers in this. Especially if you've watched Book of Boba Fett, but you have not made it to Chapter 6, you should not listen to this episode. Please don't. I'm asking you to turn it off. But if you have, oh my god, how freaking amazing was Luke Skywalker. I never saw anything that was that impressive. And my first thought was, wait a second, didn't they hire that Shamook guy? I think they did. And I went to the interweb and I looked at the first article, which was a men's health article that was just hating on The Mandalorian and hating on everything that is Star Wars. I don't even know why they let this guy write articles. Really, this is supposed to be a safe place for Star Wars fans here, and so I will hate on haters. If you are just going to be a straight up hater, this is not a place for you. And I do not like the fact that anybody takes anybody's franchise. And you know what? If you amongst friends want to pick apart your favorite movie and find all the plot holes and talk about why things don't matter or don't make sense rather, then you know what? Do it. That's cool. I do that with friends all the time where we're talking about a movie and we're like, yeah, I love that movie. You know, it didn't make any sense at all when you think about it in real life. And you're like, yeah, it doesn't. It's like people are getting picky over fiction and fantasy and forgetting that these things aren't actually real. This is the problem. They get critical about something that's not real. Get critical about surgery. If you're looking over a report and you go, oh my God, this guy needs surgery. That's when you get critics, right? You're like, oh my God, you're telling me I need surgery? I need a second opinion. This is really important. Star Wars is fun. And Star Wars is there for anyone and everyone. Don't just hate on it because you don't like it. So, there's my interference on the hater. I have talked about the hater, and I'm going to move him to the side and talk about the good article that I read from CNET. And I was like, this is the one that should be at the top. But of course, the positive stuff's never at the top. It's always the negative stuff. Sorry. Shamook from, and I think I'm saying his name right. Shamook. It's probably one of the others. At first, I thought it was Shamrock because I wasn't wearing my glasses, and it looked like Shamrock to me. He is an amazing graphic artist, if that's what he goes by. Right now, he's been hired as the senior facial capture artist at Lucasfilm. And from the article, it says Industrial Light and Magic, or ILM, is always on the lookout for talented artists and have in fact hired the artist that goes by the online persona Shamook, a Lucasfilm representative said in a statement. And they also said, over the past several years, ILM has been investing in both machine learning and AI as a means to produce compelling visual effects work. And it's been terrific to see momentum building in space as technology advances. In this space as technology advances. And yeah, it is. The most interesting thing about it is the guy that did this, that was able to pull off all these really interesting deep fakes, where this technology just really can make someone really look like it is them on the screen. I mean, he's done it with quite a few different actors. I'm looking at his banner from his YouTube page, and he did a deep fake of Solo, and took the actor and deep faked Harrison Ford's face on him, and I mean, it looks like it looks like Harrison Ford when he was young acted in this movie. And this is the same thing that Book of Boba Fett has done. Is it's gone from, a decent looking into The Mandalorian with Luke Skywalker showing up. I mean, everything was epic about it, but his face was pretty good. It was not bad for it not being him. But then Shamook came up and did his deepfake of 1 minute and 37 seconds of just pure gold. It's amazing. And I thought that was probably as good as that technology was going to get for a while. Totally wrong. Now that they've hired him and thrown some Disney money at this project, it's the most amazing thing. It is everything I wanted as a kid. I wanted a Luke Skywalker movie so bad, and a show so bad. And the books were great. I loved the Legend books. Luke Skywalker was always my favorite character. And in the books, he was a complete badass. He's different than the route Disney is going. But they have a different storyline, and the old storyline is still there. I can still listen or read the books anytime I want to. But it was magical. I had like great big O Trandoshan tears in my eyes, just welling up the whole time. I was just like, oh, I can't believe he's real. I was like, young Luke Skywalker is real. Oh, I'm so happy. Talking about spoilers, I can't even release this episode right now. And I'm like recording it in secret because my wife has not. She's only up to like chapter 6 of the Book of Boba Fett. Chapter 3, not chapter 6. And so I can't talk to her about it. I can't tweet about it. I can't do anything except for record this episode and wait until she catches up so I can release this episode. It was the most amazing thing ever. This is something that when Disney first bought Star Wars, I was like super skeptical. Not just to be a dick, but just because I thought, I don't know if they're going to take care of it very well. Star Wars is a fragile thing. Well, they've turned it into a superpower. It is awesome. Disney buying Lucasfilm is like the center point station of events. And I'm so happy about it. I want to know what you think. Was it so real that you started to question if the world around you maybe is a simulation? Anyway, I want to thank Disney for making this possible. I want to thank Mark Hamill did do the voice for it. I saw actually, and I thanks to Shamook on Twitter and Patreon, Instagram, YouTube. He's out there on everything, and I want to thank the writers. Man, the writers that have written the Book of Boba Fett that has gotten so much hate from our friends in the critic industry. You guys have done a great job. Oh, yeah, and not to mention Cad Bane. Oh my God. Did you ever think you'd actually see him in quote unquote real life? On that one, the rendition wasn't as impressive as Luke Skywalker. But I think that they can make improvements if they feel they need to. I think the biggest thing is I don't think human physiology is really going to allow you to make Cad Bane's face in a completely non-CGI way. I think the eyes were CGI. Maybe they need to add a little bit of CGI to it. I saw some people make videos just adding a little bit of blue and making the face just a little bit longer. And honestly, I thought that looked a lot better. The one thing I've noticed so far is Disney is actually listening to the fans. They're not listening to the critics. They are paying attention to who watches what on Disney Plus. They are paying attention to Twitter. They are paying attention to TikTok. They are finding what the fans like and then doing better. If there's any plot holes in Star Wars, they're finding ways to fill them in that makes everyone happy. Or makes everyone that's willing to be happy, which is always a thing. If you're willing to be a happy fan, you will be. Will there be parts of Star Wars you like more than others? Yeah. Oh, yeah, of course. There's parts of Christmas dinner I like better than others. Like I can't wait for the cherry cobbler. It's my favorite part. But I still enjoy the whole meal, and that's what I think all of us can do with Star Wars. I want to thank you. My name is Kaiser Spargone. Thank you for listening to the show. I'm going to keep them all pretty short, around 10 minutes, and may the Force be with you.